Hi folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to talk about opportunity in unlimited cards, specifically in the cheaper unlimited cards. I brought out my binder with all my unlimited cards for this. That is the third time I'm saying unlimited cards. You know what I mean. This binder contains all my cards from that specific set. It's difficult to describe. And I bought a couple of fireballs. And it's random by Tuesday or reserved list by Tuesday, whatever I buy. And today, as this is not reserved list, it's random by Tuesday. I had more fireballs. I think I was up to 9. There's one in the front of the binder and in the beginning of the binder, and 4 here. And I had another 4, but I gave them to a friend. I had an extra playset. But I still have the extra playset, or the normal playset here. And I got a lot of like 2-3 pages of other unlimited duplicates here. Try to complete playsets. You see, I got a couple of cards. I have 3 of, like the Twiddles or the Fox or the Fireballs. I even have more. So I bought a couple of extra because I gave a couple away. Got a playset of unsummons here, and there's one in the beginning of the binder, a playset of web with the one in the beginning of the binder. So yeah, I like these kind of things, and I sometimes build old decks, and for that these playsets come in very handy. These two look very good considering their age, especially because Fireball and these other commons you see here, and we will have a look at more commons that might be interesting in a second, but they have been played, and as they have been played, they normally are not in the best condition anymore. But what I saw is that these cards are incredibly cheap, especially if you look at this one, which is the unlimited version, and for example the 30th anniversary edition version. Everybody's focusing on that. Everybody's focusing on alpha, of course. Everybody's focusing on beta, but unlimited often gets forgotten. And if you look at this one compared to the 30th or alpha or beta, then definitely this one is very, very iconic, of course. Let's see if we can get that a little better in focus, but yeah, I'm gonna put it in the binder anyway. I paid $1 for these two. That is technically my most expensive unlimited buy of the last couple of weeks, because I didn't really buy a lot. I think the last time I bought something was like a few weeks ago. I bought a couple of unlimited cards and a couple of Arabian Nights cards. Disenchant is one of those examples as well. Guardian Angel, very cool, iconic card, iconic artwork. I always like to get these kind of cards. Of course, if you can get like the Red Elemental Plus, but these are like $10 in decent condition, I think. 5 to 10 maybe. The blasts are expensive. The blue, this one of course is the blue, and then you got the red one. Merfolk, very cheap. You can get it for 50 cents. Same as, these are expensive, the Dark Rituals. I wanted to buy 4 recently, and they said they had 4. They only had 3. I tuned it down to 1 because they were $25 a piece for common, unlimited common. That's not even alpha or beta. And of course, here we have the Fireball as well. I think the Fire Elemental, Earth Elemental, technically they are uncommon, but these cards are cool to have playsets of 2. Disintegrate, of course, Lightning Bolt here. All cool cards to have, and they are not very expensive. Lightning Bolt, Dark Ritual, Disenchant, Elemental Blast, they might be a little more expensive. But if you look at the others, of course, the Llanowar Elves would be awesome to have an unlimited playset. If you look at the others, like for example the ones we saw before here, like the Fox and the Twiddles, you can get them for around $1. And I think that's a pretty cool opportunity. In general, unlimited is not too expensive. I also want to like complete my playset of Vesuvan Doppelgangers here. I only have 3. My playset of copy artifacts, I only have 3, like the 2 here and the one in front of the binder. In front of the binder. It's in the front of the binder or in the beginning of the binder, but in front of the binder is not correct, right? You know what I mean, folks. It has been a long day at work, so yeah. I think there is a lot of opportunity if you can find near mint copies of unlimited cards, which is very interesting. Then you might even be able to grade them and make some money for these graded cards. I have seen a lot of people like going into that direction, and even if you grade them and just keep them for yourselves, then yeah, it's a very cool, very old card that is iconic to a lot of people. It might be nice to have some graded versions of those. And I'm not even a big fan of graded cards, but you see everything I have is raw. But yeah, down the road, you never know. Get the best condition you can. You might want to grade it, even if you're not into grading right now, the same as me. So yeah, folks, thanks a lot for listening. Thanks for all my new subs. Sub count is still growing. That's awesome. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that. And of course, thanks a lot to my old subs as well. My regulars that are commenting on every single video. Really appreciate it. And a thank you to my Patreons too, of course. It's with all your support that I can stay independent and talk about whatever the fuck I want on this channel, and I really appreciate that opportunity. Stay healthy, folks. Stay frosty. I talk to you next time. Bye bye.